Hello and a very warm welcome to the Irish in the UK. This week we'll be finding out a little bit more about Age UK and the wonderful work that they do. We'll be showing you some more of the highlights from the Crawley Irish Festival. But first up tonight, at about 8 o'clock on a Thursday evening on the 21st of August 1879, the Blessed Virgin Mary, St Joseph and St John appeared at the South Gable Church at Knock in County Mayo. Well, this week we're going to be chatting to Matt Murray, and he's going to be telling us all about his Aunt Catherine Murray, who was a witness to the apparition.
Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as I
She was about 9-year-old and she was living at my grandmother's. And that's how she come to be there that evening, that the apparition appeared.
Now, Catherine passed away at a very young age, didn't she?
Yeah, that's right. She died when she was about 13 and a half, 14. She died of jaundice. My father used to tell me.
And where is her grave situated?
It's about 3 miles from Knock in the parish of Bacon.
Now, for your family, of course, with Catherine, you know, witnessing the apparition, it must have been a lot of history, a lot of special times and thoughts down the years for you all.
Well, of course there was, because we used to visit my grandmother's place several times during the year. And I remember my father's aunt, it was Mary Byrne. Yeah. I used to go with him on the Sundays. He used to say, we'll go and see Aunt Mary. So lots of times I remember her because I was 7-year-old that time. So I remember her quite well.
Mary Byrne was one of the people that actually witnessed the apparition as well.
Yes, yes. She was one of the main ones. The newspapers used to come to her always when they wanted some information about it, you know.
Now, going back to Catherine, where she was born, tell me about that.
Well, I was born in the same house. That was in my father's place, which was a farm.
And there's a lovely plaque there on the wall, isn't there, to remind everybody of her birthplace?
Yeah, that's right. There's a plaque there for some years.
So how many of your family left now, Matt?
I'm the last one.
Right, okay.
I'm the last one. The other 5 have passed away.
Knock must mean something very special to you because of your auntie and because of Mary Byrne.
Yeah, well, it always meant a special place with having so many relations there. Yeah, very special.
Matt, you've got a lovely photograph there of Catherine's headstone and grave. How did you get them?
Well, a good friend of mine, Peter Walsh, he took the photographs last year and he got them developed and enlarged and brought them up to me. So then I framed them myself. That's how I come by them. Peter's a very special friend of mine.
There's a book, isn't there, about the history of Knock, and of course Catherine, your auntie, and Mary Byrne is heavily featured in it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Tom Neri does them. He's a local journalist. He's still there, Tom Neri is. Yes, he has done a few books about Knock and all that's happening in it.
What a lovely story, and how Knock has been developed over the years. Thousands and thousands of people visit the shrine each year. Now, we're off to meet the people at Age UK. Recently, we went along to Nelson in Burnley to find out about the work that they do.
Never grow old, never grow old, in a land where we'll never grow old. Never grow old.
We're Age Uk Lancashire and we're a member of Age Uk National. We provide local services for people living locally in our community here in Lancashire.
Okay, so tell me about your centre here and what you actually do here in Pendle.
We're daytime support and we offer a 6-day service. We offer support for people living on their own, socially isolated people who cannot get out without the help of somebody else, like taxis or other vehicles. And we specialise in dementia and complex needs.
Now, of course, a lot of the people here are in different stages of dementia.
Yes, yeah. Early stages of dementia, middle stages, and then the later end of dementia. And also we've got people living with not only dementia but complex needs, different illnesses along with the dementia. We provide a service, quite a lot of support for carers who are helping their loved ones, and we provide a respite service so they can come to us for the day and the carers get a rest at home.
Janet, tell me a little bit about your involvement here with Age Concern.
Well, I'm the Secretary of Paddy's, that's Pendle and District Irish Society, and we formed a partnership with Age UK here at Walton Lane. We come along and have help them with the car boot sales, raffles, various things that they do to raise money for the people that use the centre. Irish people come here. Unfortunately, some of our members come here, so it's a win-win really. We all come in, make money for the centre, and it promotes all things Irish, which we hope to promote.
And of course, Chris, you provide transport as well for some of the Irish community to come here each week.
Well, not just the Irish, we do. It's my son that owns CNS Coaches, and I run a car, and I bring him in from farther out than the coach won't go. And I look after them very well, and they love coming in. When they walk through the door, they're met with a friendly smile.
And there's a good Irish community up around this area, isn't there, Chris?
There is a fair community, not as much as there were years ago, naturally, but because a lot of people have got old and they don't go out as much. But yeah, there is a fair community here. It's a lot, actually, from Kilkenny area around here.
Yeah, and of course you're a great Kilkenny man yourself.
I'm a Kilkenny man, yes. We don't talk about the hurling at the moment.
What about you, Janet?
I'm a local girl. I'm from Combe, born and bred. So I'm Irish by association and proud to be so.
We do a full range of activities here. We do everything from Scrabble to, which is fantastic because it helps us, especially new people coming in as well. It gives us an idea of what they're about and how advanced they are down the line with dementia or Alzheimer's. We also do art as well. We do a lot of banners, and we have a wall in the other room that we do, and it's like a themed wall. So we'll be doing something for Halloween, and then it'll be Christmas and stuff like that. We do our hat game, which goes down an absolute storm. Everybody likes that, and it gives singing's fantastic, and I think it's one of the biggest things with people with dementia. Singing is great. No matter how they're feeling, it brings everybody up, so it's a really good thing to do.
Now tell me about the lady that we saw earlier on, and she was sitting there nursing a little doll.
That's right. This lady's been with us for about 3 years, and when she's nursing the doll, she, in her own mind, that doll is her baby, and it also calms her as well. So.
Now you're a carer here. How long have you been here?
I've been here nearly 8 years. It'll be 8 years this year. I love it. Yeah. I love my job.
Now we saw there that you've got quite a number of people as well that's quite feeble, aren't they? And they're not very good on their feet. So they must take a lot more time and more, energy, if you like, to look after them.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everybody we have here, we certainly work on a person-centred care. So every person we talk to or treat as an individual. So if there's anything in particular their needs as well, i.e. with mobility-wise and stuff, we'll always try and accommodate. And we have we always put a risk assessment in place as well for each individual person that we have coming into the centre.
Angela, do you like coming here?
Well, I love it, yes. Yes. How long have I been coming here now?
About 6-7 months.
6-7 months, yes. I was nervous when I first came. I worried about it, but I soon felt at home and I love it, yes.
And you like taking part in the activities, and I believe you're a dab hand at Scrabble.
Oh, yes, I like playing Scrabble, yes. Yeah.
I saw you doing a little bit of drawing as well. Do you like doing drawings?
Yes, I do. I used to belong to an art group when I was younger. And yes, I like drawing and painting, yes.
And what about the sing-along? Do you join in that?
Oh, yes, but as long as my voice is drowned. Yes.
And how do you get here then, Angela?
My daughter brings me, yes.
She collects you later on?
She does, yes. Yes.
Well, lovely to speak to you, Angela, and you've got a lovely smile.
Thank you very much. You have as well.
Age UK is based throughout the UK, and well done to them for the wonderful care and attention that they give to the older generation. Now it's time for us to have a little break. See you in a minute. Welcome back to the show. Now if you've got a story you'd like to share with us, contact me. The details are on the screen now. Now the Crawley Irish Festival has developed into one of the biggest festivals in the UK over the years, and that is down to the wonderful work by John Nolan and his wife Noreen, who organise this event each year. Now last week we showed you quite a bit of the festival, and this week we're going to show you some more of the highlights.
I'm delighted actually to be associated with the festival for this past, I think, almost 23 years. It's the 23rd anniversary. I'm delighted to be able, I think, and hopefully some small way, to have helped out John and Noreen and the committee. I mean, they've done a great job. They really have. It's been a fantastic day. Now, the weather, it hasn't been the best, but luckily enough, because of the setup they have here in Crawley, they're able to move the lot inside. It's been absolutely fantastic. And spoke to John just the day before on the radio programme, spoke to John about the festival, and we were speaking about that, and we were saying that it can be moved inside. I think that's a major, major plus. It's been a fantastic day. All the musicians, all the artists, I think the choice of entertainment here has been second to none. And it's great to see so many old friends, and indeed new friends that I've met. I'm sure the same as yourself today.
Well, of course, you've been a great supporter with your radio show down the years for the Crawley Irish Festival. Tell us about your radio show.
Oh, the radio show, I've been doing radio programmes in the UK from 1992. And completed 25 years on Spectrum. As things have moved on and technology has advanced, I'm now with irishradio.org. That's www.irishradio.org. I still do live every Saturday morning, my usual morning programme. I also do programmes on Sundays and Thursdays, various other presenters on it as well. The difference in the radio station that I have is it's all Irish artists. It's not just Irish country music. It's also it's folk, it's traditional, it's all sorts of music, and that's something that I'm very proud of, and proud to be able to continue to support the culture of Ireland. And indeed, it's great to see such a day of culture here, Martin.
Andromeda, tell me a little bit about the fesh that's going on here today.
Well, it's an open platform fesh, so we've invited, anybody's allowed to come and take part, and it's got a fun feel to it, so it's not really that competitive, but the children all win medals and trophies, but they just have fun doing it. We've got about 30 to 35 children taking part today.
So lots of people will be walking away with those lovely trophies.
We've got lots of trophies for everybody, yeah.
Now, of course, this fesh means a lot to you, and you've been associated here with the Crawley Festival for quite a long time, haven't you?
I have. As a child, I used to dance at the festival with my dance school, and every year we've just been back, and now I'm running the fesh with two of my colleagues, and my dance school dances here as well. So there's a few schools in Crawley, and there's a big Irish community within Crawley, and every year we get to meet the same people and new people from all over the place, so it's good.
So how often does you guys meet up and practice?
Our dancers dance 4 times a week in the Crawley area, all day on a Saturday, so we've got quite a big school. Vast area.
Where does the name Andromeda come from?
It's Greek, but I'm not Greek, I've just got a Greek name.
Well, how did you get involved in Irish dancing?
When I was at school, my friends at school were dancing, and I said to my mum I really want to do that, and she took me along to a class, and that was it.
Great day. I mean, it's raining a little bit, but it's brilliant inside. The music going, no bother. Great music.
And Crawley Festival has really improved over the years, hasn't it?
It's getting better. Every year it's getting better. Every year it's getting better.
You're a great supporter of the festival.
I am. I come every year for years and years. That's my day.
That's a great Mayo voice you have there. What part are you from?
Well, I lived in Ballycray, but I came from Gisala.
That's Willie Kyle country.
Kyle, yeah. Willie, I know him well, yeah. He's a good man.
Do you get back there?
Yeah, sometimes. I go back there later on in the year.
And Ruby, you're here with your granddad. Are you enjoying the day?
I am. It's very cold, but the inside it's nice and warm.
Is this your first time?
No, I come every year. My granddad been coming for about 4 years.
Oh, well done to you. So what do you like best about the festival?
Just the Irish culture and being around everyone.
Well done. I'm sure you'll meet loads of people you know here today, Tony.
There are loads of them, loads of people. It's nice coming every year, you meet everybody from all out London and out place.
They are ever so sad to grow old in a new world through good times and bad.
Neil, tell me a little bit about your radio show.
Well, Susie Radio 103.4 is the local community radio station for East Surrey and North Sussex. We cover Crawley quite well, and we're pleased to cover events like this, such as the Crawley Irish Festival, which is absolutely phenomenal event. We like it immensely, and we find the Irish community very, very welcoming, and hopefully we can rescind that welcomeness back as part of our community needs.
And you're doing a live broadcast from here today as well.
That's right, we're here for 4 hours broadcasting live, but it's not going to stop there. Once the FM goes back to our main studios, our online stream will keep going from here for the rest of the afternoon, so everybody can hear some of the live music being produced from these wonderful stages they have at the Irish Festival.
Now, you've been a great supporter, and you and your radio show, over the years to the Crawley Irish Festival, and I know I've seen you here on a number of occasions.
Absolutely, we'd love coming. It's a brilliant event, and we're pleased to be here and support the 23rd Crawley Irish Festival.
Mama told me as she sold and how my coat of many colours was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand.
Marian, what a fantastic reception you got here today in Crawley.
Oh, I did. It's great to be invited back for the second year, and obviously it was much better for me than it was the first year, and lovely to see people that have been following me on Facebook or Twitter, or they've seen me in other gigs, so it was great. Yeah, really good reception.
Well, they all enjoyed your music, and we could see them jigging along there to it.
They did, yeah, and they liked it enough to come and buy some CDs afterwards. That's always a good sign.
Now, you're busy recording, of course, and your brand new song, When New York Was Irish, that's going really well for you.
It is, yeah, really well. I'm really pleased with it. And Terence Winch, who wrote the song, he currently lives in Washington. He wrote to me and gave me his blessing for the song and for the video, and said it was one of the better covers that he'd had all over the years, because he first released it in 1987, so it's been going great, and people are loving the actual video, which we filmed in New York itself on location, and Americans are loving it, Canadians, so I've had lots of global feedback, which is lovely, and because there's Irish everywhere, as we know. So over here in England, it's been, people haven't really known the song, so it's been lovely to get new people hearing it, and to my knowledge, I don't think there's another female who's actually covered it. There's been a few males, but no females, so I've loved it. It's been great, yeah.
And you're busy filming as well, making your new DVD.
Yeah, I just recorded or filmed another 2 videos in County Mayo when I was there recently doing some gigs. So they're for the forthcoming. So they'll be out in the future. My Irish Boy is going to be the next single, so that's going to be coming up very soon, because the album they're going to release is probably towards the end of the year, autumn time. So
How can people get your music, Marian?
they can contact me on Marian Waldron Music, which is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all my details are on there, and the website's being built at the moment, so that will be released or launched very soon.
What a great festival, and well done to everyone who took part. Henry McGlade is back next Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, and I'm here with the Irish in the UK at 7:30 p.m. Both shows are repeated on a Saturday evening between 8 and 9 p.m. and again on a Tuesday lunchtime between 12:30 and 1:30 p.m. Now, earlier on, you heard Marian Waldron telling us all about her new song, When New York Was Irish. Well, we're going to leave you with a little bit of that tonight. See you soon.
They were ever so happy, they were ever so sad to grow old in a new world, through good times and bad. All the parties and weddings, the Cayleys and waves, when New York was Irish, full of joys and heartbreaks. I'll sing you a song of days long ago, when the people from Galway and the County Mayo and all over Ireland came over to stay and take up a new life in America. We worked on the subways, we ran the saloons, we built all the bridges, we played all the tunes, we put out the fires, controlled City Hall. We started with nothing and wound up with it all.